OMG Cranberry is #1 here again, and today I'll be looking at the 1 to 100 scale Master Grade F91. Now, this kit came out in 2010 and was a very unique kit because it has no polycaps in it whatsoever. And to start off, we're going to start off with stickers, and there are 8 of these little black triangles. 1 in each knee, 1 on the back of the leg, 1 on the arm, 1 on each side skirt, and there are 2 of these little shield generators, and the other one is down inside here, so that's where the other one is. Blue for the eyes, blue for the forehead camera. You have F91 across there, which thank you Jabman for suggesting to actually put that on, because you were right, it does not look, this kit does not look right without that. I almost failed though, due to the fact that when I was putting the F, see what I do is I put some scotch tape on the front of it, and then I tape it to the model kit so I can hold it in place, and then I rub it on there with the pen, like the dull point of a pen or something. But what I did is I put the F on backwards, and lo and behold, it was doomed, and because it got stuck to the tape. So what I did is I took the hollow F, which they give you, which is just the outline of the F, and I filled it in with a red Sharpie. Now, there are other stickers, which is the VSRB on the back of these big cannons. You have SNRI on the right shoulder, and you have SA001 on the left. And if you're wondering why one of these little yellow pieces is missing, I'm doing a retake of this video because of my last one. It fell off, and everything just wanted to keep falling off, so I'm redoing this video. Okay, we'll just go ahead and get with articulation. Arm, we'll go all the way around. Shoulder armor is separate from the arm. The arm will get a huge bend right there, if you can see the little joint exposed. And while it's out, you can actually rotate that, because it's similar to the Exias in a way. Arm will rotate full 360 just below the shoulder and elbow. You will get 180s out of the arms. One problem with that is, though, when you fiddle with the arms too much, this shoulder armor likes to slide down. Just whenever you're messing with it, be sure you catch that so you don't break anything. Now, moving on. The hand, standard 3 fingers, trigger finger, ball joint thumb, is on a clamp, so you can do that with it. Has a little peg in there for the weapons, which is I'll get to in a minute because it's not one of my favorite features. The head will go full 360. We'll move, if you can get it without the helmet popping off, we'll move like that. We'll go back and forth, giggity. Waist is on a ball joint, so you can move it all over the place. Front skirts, I can get it up, can come all the way up. And if you do that, you can get him to kick pretty much that high. God Gundam, eat your heart out. And you can rotate just below the hip. You can get almost a full 180 out of the leg. And there goes the knee armor. This knee armor is really finicky. It likes to fly off all the time. You can see you can get almost a full 180. You can get him to kick himself in the butt. Ankle armor will rotate, will wiggle. Foot will bend up like so. And ankle will rotate like this. We'll go all the way back like that, and we'll come that far forward. And that knee armor is trying to come off again. The side skirts will move ever so slightly. And each one holds different things. This one holds another shield generator, like what is on his left arm. Which, I don't know, I think there's something wrong with mine. It won't open all the way properly, I don't think. And the other one, you pop out and rotate, and there are the beam saber handles. And it comes with 2 clear green beam sabers, kind of like what the Wing Gundam EW comes with. And the shield is similar to that of Victory Gundam, except it is kind of, how can I put this, bowl shaped. And when you get that, you just put it into the little holes on the side of the shield generator, which I had painted. You probably can't see the yellow down in there, but there was black around it. But when I tried putting it on, it just ripped the paint right off. So I just said, screw it. And we'll get back here, move these cannons out of the way. The back skirt does not move, but it has this little gimmick where you can slide this panel up and down. And when you do that, you can flip out this little grabber, which opens all the way up, if you can see that. There you go. And that will hold the bazooka, which I'll get to in just a second. And that's pretty cool. I like that. And that black part right there is actually a sticker that's not panel on. Now, we'll get to the weapons. We'll come back to him in a second. We get the beam rifle, which I have not panel lined yet. And I really like this beam rifle with the dual colors. It's really nice compared to just black or gray, which you get with most beam rifles. And with a little bit of work, this is going to look really good. And I have to agree with you on this, Jabman. Should you watch this bazooka is amazing, which, if you can see there, I have started a little bit of panel lining work on. Not too much. I don't think I'm going to go hot and heavy on it like some people. But, I don't know. I like this little black pipe that's going through it, giving it a little realism effect. And then you got the front here. Really nice looking beam bazooka. And the ammo pack does come off. You can just take that off. But I don't see why you would, because you can't store it nowhere. Trigger will move. Now we'll get back to the Gundam itself, and we'll take a look at its weapons. We're just going to pop the arm off here so you can have a better look at it. And you can see what I was talking about when the armor is separate. And you can see here, these cannons are on a track system, which you can just bring all the way forward. The only thing is, when you bring it like that, it sits kind of off to the side like that. At least mine does. I don't know if anyone else does. If I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. I don't think I am. But you can see here, if you do this, you can pop that out. And there's a little handle that pops out. And there's another one right here in the front, which is a pain in the butt. But there we go. It came out awfully nice for me. Put my hand in front of it so you can see it. Little white handle. And these are really cool. I've managed to pull off some cool poses with this. I really like those. Really nice. I'm going to bring it down and let you see the backpack. You can see it's a really unique backpack. Okay, we'll put his arm back on. There we go. And we'll look at his transformation, which isn't hard. All you do is pop the helmet off, which looks really cool by itself too, by the way. Flip this face mask up and over, and I've done ripped my eyes off of his face, which I'll just lay that down and I'll put them back on in a second. I'll probably just paint blue. You just put the helmet back on, and he has a face now similar to that of Iron Mask. And then what you do for this part is you take these little fins and you just pop them out like so. There's an easier way. You can pop this top part out and just push them out, but I didn't mind why when you can just grab them. And on the back of the legs there are these three little vents, which you pop the top, the middle, and the last one meant for people with fingernails, which I do not have. And there we go. Pop them out like that. Looks really cool. And it also has an opening cockpit, like most Master Grades. We just slide it down, and if you can see it down in there, there's a little Seabook Arno. Close him back up. Well, guys, Well, I'm not going to end it yet. We'll take a look at the action base, which is the Lafrasia. And it's got these little tentacles that shoot out of it, and these little cannons, which one of them broke off the peg, which I'll glue back. You got the little bubble with iron mask down in there. And when you put this on the Gundam, when you attach it to it, which I didn't notice it, but the little cap was still up in him, you can turn this thing completely upside down and it will not come off. But guys, thanks for watching. This has been my review of the F91 Master Grade Gundam. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, hit dislike if you didn't, and as always, leave me a comment. I love reading them. And everybody, have a good one. Happy Halloween.